to impregnate me without my knowledge. My own husband. This is the story we brought today. It's actually a vote of thanks because she brought this story to us, this problem, this challenge to us about 2 months ago, and asked for our advice, our counsel, our suggestion to direct her on what to do in that situation. And everybody rallied round. There was a lot of comments. For the comments, there were people advising her what to do, telling her, do this, try this, do that. She said she took our advice and it worked out fine for her. Right now, she is back to her husband. They are living happily again. They are living peacefully, and everything is very wonderful. And she said, I should come and thank you specifically and especially for her. And that's what we are here to do, to thank you for being there for a sister, for being there for an aunt, for being there for a relation of ours. So she is very happy. She's very grateful. I said I should come and thank everybody. Those people that contributed, that advised her, that were there for her, that stood by her, that encouraged her, that that were there during her time of life. She said I should please come and thank you people for her. So if you were there, if you're one of those, the thanks is for you. And if you were not there, if you are not one of them, the thank is for you too, because you're also a member of the house. And at least for you to be listening now, you're a member. So we're trying to talk about, I want us to look at it again, because who knows, somebody may learn from this. And it's also an advice, also a relationship advice and counsel for all of us, for us to learn from. I'm going to tell us again what she came up with, what she said, what happened to her, the challenge she had at that time. I want us to look at it again so that we'll be able to learn one or two things from that. Okay, so it's actually a lady. She said that she was living with her. Okay, this Kechysvibes vibe matchmaker and love relationship platform. Oh, come to find love, come to find connection, come to find relationship, come to find soulmates, and come to learn how to make a relationship to be sweet, enjoyable, vibrant, and lasting. So if you are there, you want a partner, you want a soulmate, you want to connect with somebody, this is your time. You can always come to the screen. Anytime we're live, it's time for matchmaking. Anytime we're on live like this, it's a time for matchmaking. You can send us an invite. We'll bring out to the screen. So you tell us your name, your age, location, blood group, genotype, what you do for a living, and describe the kind of a partner you want. Your partner might even be there at the comment section waiting for you, and connection will take place immediately. Or you can drop all your information at the comment section, information about your name, your age, location, blood group, genotype, what to do for a living, describe the kind of a partner you want. All of them, drop them there at the comment section so your partner can see it anytime, or might even see it now and say hello, and connection can start off. Or after this live, I'm going to drop a link that will take you straight to our community. We'll do matchmaking. You can see the link either at the comment section or at the bio, at the description, anywhere at all, just around the video. That link will take you to our place where we do matchmaking. It's a vibrant community. Your partner might even be there already waiting for you. So we're talking about a sister that had the challenge about 2 months ago, and she brought it to our platform that we should please advise her on what to do. Let's hear the story again. She said that she got married to a guy. They were living happily, no problem, but they weren't able to have children. It was a problem, a challenge. The only problem they had in their relationship was just that children not be able to conceive. She wasn't able to conceive. She wasn't able to bear children. And that for almost 10 years of their marriage, it was a problem. That they were going from one hospital to the other, from one clinic to the other, from one spiritualist to the other, from one church to the other, looking for solution, and it never worked. But all the hospitals they went to, all the medical experts they consulted, they all kept on saying that she had no problem, that the husband had no problem, and that they were going to eventually get a baby, that they should keep on trying. They were encouraging them. And she went back home, and since her husband was all loving, was not changing his attitude towards her, and he wasn't pressurizing her, was not giving her any issue, she decided to carry on, still hoping that one day God will answer their prayers. So she said that one thing she was noticing, that which she didn't take cognizance of, or what she didn't work on, or what she didn't quite understand, was because each time they went for a clinic for a test, to run a test like that, the husband will always go back to the doctor, or the husband will behave as if to say that there's a thing that she was always suspecting, that there was always like a thing instinctively. There was a connection between the doctor and the husband. The manner they will be behaving, the way they will be there, she will be suspecting that her relationship with the doctor isn't the same kind of relationship the daughter was having with the husband, but because they were into it together, she didn't give it a thought, she didn't so much bother. But wait, after the story you will now be able to connect this reason, what her instinct. That's why it's good for us to be very very careful. Don't joke with your instinct. Once your instinct is telling you something, work on that instinct, be careful, monitor it and work around it. That instinct that is nudging you might not be entirely wrong. It might not be entirely wrong. There might be a truth, there might be something the instinct is telling you at a point in time. So she said that was what happened to her. That one day when they were back home, when they were still trying this children getting pregnancy thing, it didn't work out. That she was just happy. One day she happily went to and told her husband that, darling, it's like I've missed my, it's like I'm pregnant. So they ran a test. Truly, it was pregnancy. They were very happy. They celebrated, thanked God, and were grateful to God. And what could the problem? They didn't have any problem again. The only problem they had in their marriage, in their life, was to bear children. And then God had blessed her with a pregnancy. Every problem was over. So within the space of time, she put to bed a bouncing baby boy. What could be better than that kind of a joy? So they were like very happy. The husband very happy, she very happy every way. Come and see celebration, come and see thanksgiving, come and see the way they were thanking God, praising God for giving them a child after all. So the same thing happened within barely two years. It wasn't up to 2 years after the first pregnancy. Another pregnancy came forth, another baby came forth, a baby boy again, 2 boys. What again? God has finally blessed them, finally. So she was very happy and thankful to God. They were living. The husband was all sweet, all loving, very doting husband, very just anything at all you can imagine, you can dream of in a husband. He was all, and she was very happy. So the joy kept on happening. They were happy together, living happily together, until after a while she started seeing some signs from the husband. The husband started losing his joy. He was not as happy as he used to be again. He started being withdrawn. He started talking to himself, started behaving somehow. At times you see him, he'll be moody. He will just sit down. He'll be like somebody who is lost in thought. And she'll be like, darling, what's the matter? It's like he will come back to himself and he readjust himself and say, oh, no problem. No, there's no problem. There's no problem, my love. There's no problem. And since he wasn't forthcoming, that she didn't know what could be the matter, she didn't take it seriously. But she noticed that there was a change, that the husband, something was eating him up. He was most times he will have a phone call. He will go outside, out of her earshot, to pick that phone call. At times he will have a phone call. He will just pick his dress, he will pick his shirt and walk out of the house and go and pick that call. Or he'll go into his car and he will not certain, but because his attitude wasn't changing, he was still all loving, all kind, all caring. She didn't take it seriously, but she kept on asking him, darling, is something the matter? Are you having issues? Are you having challenges? What's the problem? Darling, I'm noticing some changes in you. What's the problem? Is there anything you think I should know? The guy will say, no problem, forget it, there's no problem, no challenge, no problem. And the lady will still agree and keep on. Well, what could they be having? Were they having problem with the business? Was money an issue? They have children already. She didn't sense that there could be a problem. She didn't know where the problem could be coming from, so she didn't have to bother so much. So she said that's how this is Catchy Vibe Matchmaking and Love Relationship Platform. If you are joining us now, you are welcome. We are talking about a lady who has sent us a message. We should thank everybody that contributed to helping her. She had issues, challenges. About 2 months or 3 months ago, she gave us a message, told us her story, and said we should please advise her on what to do. So everybody was busy advising her, encouraging her, counseling her, and she said she utilized the advice we gave her and it has worked out fine for her. Her marriage is back to the track. She is very happy now. Her husband is happy. Her family is okay. That we should please everybody, that she's grateful to everybody for helping her out in her time of her need, and that we should thank everybody, that we should continue with the good job. And so I said I'll bring it to the house to tell everybody, please, thank you. And I now decided, in case you were not here, you don't know her story, let's hear her story out, because some people will learn. Somebody will learn from this story, from this thing that is happening now, that happened to her. So she said that she didn't have a child for 10 years in her marriage, and then luckily God blessed them. She started having children, and At the end of the day, the husband that was happy, everybody was happy, joyful, started behaving funnily, started showing some signs. And she asked the man, what's the problem? The man refused to say anything. So later, she had to, let go. So one day, the husband was now shouting, I don't have money again. I don't have money again. Leave me alone. I cannot sell my house. I cannot sell my house. And the lady was like, how come my husband is saying this kind of a thing? Darling, what's the problem? Darling, who is telling you to say? Why are you selling the house? It was then that the husband discovered, he became back to his consciousness and realized that the wife was listening and he didn't want the wife to know what was happening. But at that point, the lady said that she couldn't take it again. She had to sit with the husband and said, darling, sit down. I've been seeing signs. I've been seeing you, mommy. I've been seeing you in picking calls, going out of the house to pick calls, seeing you shouting at some people. What is the matter? Is the business going down? Is the business giving you issues? Tell me, I'm your wife. I can handle it. Tell me, you cannot go anywhere today. You must tell me what's the problem. Who is asking you to sell a house? Who is collecting money from you? Why are you selling the house? Who is tormenting you? The man didn't know what to do. He now broke down, started crying. That was when he now cried and cried and cried his heart. The woman was patient with him, telling him, my darling, we're in this together. Just tell me what happened. Please, don't cry. Tell me. So the man mustered the courage and told her that, yes, that somebody was pressuring him to bring money. And that he had given the money, the person, all the money he could. And that as it was like that, the money was not there again. And he is insisting that he should sell their house to give him money. And so that is why he's saying that he cannot sell his house. The wife said, who is this person? He cried the more. That's why he now broke down and cried the more. He said, yes, darling, I have offended you. I didn't know it was going to get to this. Now listen to the story. Listen to the story very well. If you are joining now, please pay attention because this is what happened. Do you know that time that they were looking for pregnancy? They were looking for children from one hospital to the other. Do you know the man was the one that had issues? He knew he couldn't father a child. He knew there was nothing in his manhood. The sperm didn't have anything that he could not father a child. He knew. And that was why anytime they went to the hospital, he will always have a feeling. The wife was always having that feeling, that intuition, that instinct that the husband was always having something to do with the doctors. Yes, they were conspiring with each other. They didn't want to make the woman to know that the woman was okay. It was the man that had issues. The man had problems with his sperm. He couldn't father a child. Nothing was even in the sperm at all. Now you talk of maybe to beef pop. No. So he knew that he was the problem why they didn't have a child. And the wife was okay. And he didn't know what to do. Do you know what he did? Can you guess? That was where the problem came. Instead of him to go and get any medical advice, use medical way or adopt a child or do something, he went and brought his childhood friend that he knew years back, that the wife didn't know about. He brought him, talked to him, gave him money. They made an agreement. You are going to sleep with my wife. She's going to be pregnant. I will give you money. The man agreed. So on that fateful day, because when you are looking for a child, you know when your wife should be pregnant, when she's fertile, when she should be ready to conceive and all those things. They were keeping close tab on all those things. They were still trying to have children together now. So he knew when the doctors had told him that the wife was most likely to conceive, and they had told him that is the best time for him to meet with the wife for maximum result. So he now used that thing to work on the wife. When it was time for her to be when she's usually very fertile, that was when he will bring that friend. He will drug the wife's drink. He will drug the wife. The wife will sleep, and the friend will be the one that will go and sleep with the wife. Is that sinking now? Are you now understanding the story? He will drug the wife's drink, and because the woman will not be suspecting anything, she will just think she's sleeping normally. Maybe she may even have a feeling that somebody is making out with her, but because she knows she's in her husband's house, she's not anyway, she will not bother herself, not knowing it was not the husband that was sleeping with her, it was the husband's friend. Well, let's not go deep into that, because she didn't go deep into it, but she said that the husband said he would drug her, and then the friend would sleep with her. And luckily the first one she took in, that was the pregnancy that came forth, a baby boy. And the same method he used again to drug her again when it was time for them to have a second child. Luckily, she took in. Who knows how long he did that before the pregnancy came forth? She didn't know. But the man was just telling her that he drugged her drink, and the wife and the friend slept with her. That's how they had the 2 children. So now this friend of his now is the one that is tormenting him, telling him to bring more money. That if he doesn't bring more money, that he will tell the wife. And that he wouldn't only tell the wife, he will come and collect his children, because the children were biologically his children. The man was begging him, giving him more money for him to keep quiet, but he never agreed, until when he now said that he should sell his house and give him money. And the man said, no, over his dead body, he will not sell any house. That was the only thing left for him, that he was not going to sell. So he said, okay, if you are not going to sell the house, I am going to tell your wife. I know where your wife works. I know where your children go to school. I know their school. I know where your wife is the car. And I even have your wife's phone number. I know the time she usually goes to pick the children. I know the car she drives. By the time this man told the husband every detail about the wife, her wife's movement, he knew he had him at his balls. He knew the man could undo him. So he didn't know what to do. That was why he was giving him money. So now that the money is not there again, he's still pressing. This woman broke down, started crying, started weeping. She cried, didn't know what to do. So her husband brought somebody to sleep with her without her knowledge. So all these children she has is not even her husband's biological children. The man said why he did that was because he knew he was the one that had fault. And he also knew the woman's biological time was fast running out. And he didn't want his own problem to overshadow, he didn't want to show her wickedness. He wanted her to have children of her own. That was why he went ahead to do what he did, so that at least she can have her own children. Even though those children are not from his groin, but at least the wife, that he felt more comfortable having children from the wife than to get any kind of random children from outside. And that this his friend has always been a good friend. He didn't know what happened to him, how he changed overnight. That back in the days, he used to be very quiet and nice and kind-hearted and honest person. That he didn't know what happened to him over that made him to start behaving that way. That normally he gave him enough money, they agreed he was going to give money, he would go off. But after collecting money, he has kept on pestering him. So this woman said she didn't know what to do. Was she divorce this man? That was when she now met us. She asked us whether she should divorce this man and carry the children and run away, or whether she should carry these children and go and meet the thief who is the father of the children, the biological father of the children. Because of course he is the thief. They paid you off for services you rendered, and you are still coming to press the man, to pressurize him to collect more and more. You are a thief. So, or whether she should keep on staying with this man that has betrayed her. How could he have brought somebody to sleep with her that she doesn't even know how many times, whether 2 times or how many times, she doesn't know, but she took. So she was confused, she was crying, weeping, and she came to us to ask us what she should do. Even that man was still pressing the man, was still collecting more and more money from him. So she came to ask us, does she run away with the children and leave these 2 men, or does she run and go and meet the thief that impregnated her, or does she remain with the husband that she didn't know how to forgive him for what he did to her, and she didn't know what to do. She came and asked us for advice. So if you are there, I don't know, she has already taken the advice, she has already taken her decision, she has already taken the steps we advised her, and she has gotten her results. Well, we advised her that she should not leave her husband. That for the man, that she should put herself in her shoes. Does she understand what it means to that man? How he must have felt having another man sleeping with his wife, and he knows it. That it shows the man that has a certain degree of love for you. He could have as well gone to adopt children that won't be related to you, but he said no, that he would rather have children from the wife than from any random person. So that is why he agreed that you should have your own children. Look at it from that angle, that he so much loves you. It is out of love. Maybe he didn't demonstrate that love. Maybe he should have communicated with you before taking the step. Maybe he knew you would agree. Then the idea of if he had gone for surrogacy, that surrogacy thing wouldn't have applied, because he knew he couldn't father children. He was nothing. There was nothing in him. The sperm didn't have any life. So if he had gone for surrogacy, it wouldn't have worked, because he would have just gone to take another random person's sample to match with your own. That would make he just felt that his friend was better for him than any random man. So we told her that she should please find a way of forgiving the man, that it was out of love for her. And the man said why he did that was because he didn't want to lose her, and it was because of the love he had for her, and he didn't want her to go. So we advised her to stick with the man, rather join forces with the man and fight this common enemy, to fight this man that was coming to be a pest in their life. And they should take up either a lawyer, because it's an agreement they made. He is the one that is breaching the contract. He is the one that is breaching the contract now. That if he doesn't support the husband, that this man will finish the man. So she said after we advised her, she just agreed to forgive the husband, even though it was not very easy for her, but she had to try. So she joined forces with the husband, and then now when the thief knew that she had been told that she knew what happened and she knew what was happening, and then they involved the police officer in the matter, who now gave him an injunction that if he should go close to the family again, if he should disturb them again. In short, the police officer even made him to bring her back the excess money he had collected. He had to return the excess money he had collected. So and they signed a guarantee to leave them alone, leave them to be. And now their relationship is back to normal. She's living happy life with the husband. The intruder is not coming again. The thief man is not coming near them again. He's not disturbing them again, and they are happy with each other. And their marriage is sweet, and their children, they are doing fine. She now said I should thank everybody for being there, for supporting him, for supporting her, for standing by her, for advising her on what to do. And she said we should thank everybody. So that's why we came today. What do you have to say? Is there anything you want to add to what happened, or what do you think? If you were in the man's shoe, what will you have done? Or if you were in the woman's shoe, what will you have done? Or can you imagine that? Have you ever heard of this kind of a story before? Let's have your ideas at the comment section. Let's have your view. What do you think? Let's drop it at the comment section there. This is Catchy Vibe Matchmaking and Love Relationship platform. We'll come to find love, come to find connection, come to find relationship, come to learn how to make a relationship to be sweet, enjoyable, vibrant, and lasting. If you're there, you're looking for a partner, you can come up to the screen, send us an invite to bring you up to the screen. You tell us your name, your age, your location, blog, which is the type what you do for a living, and describe the kind of a partner you want. Who knows, your partner might be there somewhere at the comment section. Connection will take place immediately. Or you can drop all this information at the comment section. Drop information about your name, age, location, blog, regional type, what to do for it, and describe the kind of a partner you want. Drop the age range of the partner you want at the comment section, so that when your partner sees the information, he or she will connect with you. Or you can join us in our community. We have a vibrant community where we do matchmaking, where we do soulmate finding. Who knows, your partner might even be there already waiting for you. You can, after the live, I'm going to drop the link either at the comment section or at the bio or description. Check anywhere around the video. You see a link that will take you straight to our community where we do matchmaking. Your partner might even be there already waiting for you. Matchmaking will take place immediately. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for being there. Thank you for always. Please like this video, drop your own comment and share it. Let it go viral. Let people get to see, get to learn, get to understand what is happening, and get to know that it is important to have communication. That is why we talk about communication. You should be open enough. You should be able to tell your partner everything. You should be transparent enough. Let her know everything that's happening to you, everything that you are thinking about, you are working on, especially when it concerns your relationship, so that you will avoid this kind of things. If that man had taken the wife into confidence, had spoken to wife, had explained to her, told her what he was doing, I'm sure that man would not have taken undue advantage of them. He wouldn't have tormented them to that extent. So, but he hid it. He didn't tell the wife. Either he thought the wife would not understand, or he thought that she would disagree, or he thought that, I don't know why he didn't tell the wife. But that is why we are emphasizing on communication. We should be able to communicate effectively to our partners, and we should be able to listen actively. Actively listening is keeping quiet, hearing him out, hearing her out before you make your own comment, before you make your own observation, or ask questions, or make your own contribution. That is how you can actively listen. So thank you very much for being there. I appreciate. See you same time next week, or anytime any story or any counsel, any need for counsel comes up, we come live. Anytime somebody wants to get advice, wants to get information, wants us to help him or her out in any particular issue, we usually come live. So It can be today, it can be tomorrow, it can be any day. When somebody has something that wants us to look into, we'll come live anytime with that matter. So thank you very much for being there. I can see Sky Edit from YouTube. Thank you for your presence. I really appreciate. I can see so many people. I can see people from TikTok. I can see people from Instagram and people from Facebook. Thank you for your presence, and see you same time next week or anytime at all another topic comes up. Thank you and bye.